And that I mean, see now. Life is the same. You cannot take sweet. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, all highs are. Instead of attack.
What comes guy after that's cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest.
You don't know what I mean.
Okay, what are people here?
Yes, now. With more than 1,000 editors, they get sub-editors, they get correspondents, they get reporters. They're not supposed to make all this kind of thing. The man will get that
Arise.
They arrive. And this one, that man, Samamuka. Yes, Samamuka. All time out. Now he and the Oshoba be meet now. Whether it is senior Oshoba, it's senior Oshoba. A whole guy, man. Oshoba should be going to 85. It's 85. Oshoba. That man say look young. Oh, fine, I see. Wow. Yeah, that is that man, he using life well. Manage it. It's great. That's why he doesn't respect of us so much. But you see, Obasanjo will still take like 2 or 3 years ahead of them. Because Arugo now old age, Obasanjo take
All right, we are back again on the program. Say thank you so much for staying glued to the channel. It is City Stand once more, and we appreciate your presence with us at the stand this morning. All right, always here Kunle before we have a break. Yeah, we're discussing something very important as regards the local government autonomy. Was causing obstruction? Was the problem? Why are the governors not implementing this order by the Supreme Court? Yeah, this is what we're discussing before we stop the program. All right, why?
I think the governors themselves, having tested the gold, that's associated with squeezing the resources of local government for a very long time. Well, you know that the campaign for local government autonomy has been there for a very long time. The matter has been on for a very long time, and the governors has always been seen as an obstacle to achieve that. But now that the Supreme Court has give judgment in that regard, I think I still feel that they are law-abiding citizens. They should at least obey the court.
Obey the court order.
Abi?
It's as simple as ABC.
No, because Mike, I not quite understand though. Governors, Abi, they should please obey they are the one that say it's the apex court.
Are they above the law?
Anything the court says is final.
Final. That's
You,
it.
you, you understand me? But do you know the irony of the whole thing is that most of these governors are used to what the corrupt system.
They've been milking us.
You know what did they do? They will just give an impress to the local government, pay some certain miscellaneous, they'll find 10 million or 20 million, keep there, for the local government chairman. That one, local government will take and just then the real thing, they will just siphon it. Monthly basis, yearly basis of 8 years. And you cannot talk about democracy, governance without the grassroots. That is where the water lies. But if President Tinubu would allow this impunity, criminality, though Alam Wilant is not in the country, the vice president is also not in the country. I don't know whether Ababe is in the country too, But if he can allow this impunity, he should take a drastic decision. But this is not about the presidency. This is what the court of the land says. It should be obeyed. But do you know the fear? In somewhere in the east, I don't want to mention the name of the governor and the local government chairman. He went to the governor, God has pronounced that we should be free from this bondage. The governor replied him face to face that if he try it, I said, okay, no friends, let me give you 50% out of whatever location that's going to come to the local government. The governor of that state refused. I said, let me give, just like what Fubara wanted to do with Wike, out of 75 billion or thereabout, Wike is demanding for whatever it is. And I said, let me offer you 25. He said, no, it's too small. And if the local government chairman does not comply with the governors, not the court, not the judgment, then they will instigate an impeachment against the local government chairman and he will lose. That's the fear. That's how far we have gone. And once you are out as local government chairman, I can bet you at any point, at any day, more than 1,000 people are already queuing, ready to play the ball with the governor. But unfortunately, if you look at these governors with this kind of attitude, they are not yet ready to fix Nigeria.
They are not yet ready.
Yes, I can tell you. Because by the time we'll be able to decentralize to that extent of having, governance at the grassroots. Bro, you know what it means? Some time ago, I advocated for local government and buying more than 20,000 acres of land and go into agriculture. Local government alone, go into agriculture. You said it's 700 and what local government in Nigeria? 700. Imagine a situation that each local government go into agriculture. Okay, leave electricity, leave all this one, leave concurrent, all the grammar. Focus on let all the 700 and something local government. But even if you don't have land, go to Zamfara and buy land.
Buy land.
I think we saw Pashala sometime ago, one of the local state government trying to go to Para or thereabout or something. They invested in rice or something in all those kind of things. You saw that kind of, you understand? Bros, why are they still pretending that the world has moved from where they thought it should be and has advanced to a level where some people are already advancing how to go and spend holiday? You saw what
in the moon,
bros. You saw what the pastor Adeboye said. He said that we had a meeting in the moon.
Yeah,
bros. What are we talking about? And Nigerians can never, up to this moment, be able to have, bros. There's no Nigerian, as I'm talking to you now, most Nigerians does not spend $1 in a day. And $1 is about 1,500, 1,400. I can tell you.
Don't you think this has exposed the hypocrisy in Nigeria?
Yeah, it has really. And I know this bubble is going to be busted right from onset. I know all this. It's just like a bride. The governors and the local government is just like a bride that is being given now to her husband, and the mother has been enjoying the bride a lot. It will be very difficult to release that bride. At least it will be maybe it will come with cry, it will come with I mean, I'm talking of cry, before it can release our daughter to the bridegroom. So what we're saying now with the governors and the what's it called, the local government development this thing states, they should allow the local government to breathe, no matter who the governors have, no matter how many they have, because they are the one of the people destroying the structure of this federalism we are practicing now. And I can tell you, the governors, once they remove their hands from the funds of the local government, will be able to hold the local government accountable, and they will bring governance closer to us. You see, it's not a rocket science, but it's all about the greed. It's all about the greed of average Nigerians, that he wants to grab it all. He wants to be in control of all things. He wants to be the number one to be reckoned with. And I think the governors should go and sit down, or they should go and rethink, because the problem, majority of the problem we have in now, they are the governors. Majority of the suffering, hungry we are having now, are through the governors. How do I mean? Because the next man that ought to be productive to average citizen is the governor. Let's forget about the local government for now, because the local government, they've had local government into what's it called, into what cage. They've caged them up as it is. They are the one that will, even during the election, they will still, it's still going to be their puppet that will come and they will present as a candidate in that election. So I don't know how where we found ourselves, how come degenerated to this level that we cannot even organize the right thing.
I think it calls for serious concern, because I don't see how Nigeria can grow at the grassroots level without financial dependence for local government. Is there any way Nigeria can grow?
Of course, it's one of the problem, the bedrock of the issue that we have with governance in Nigeria. And since 1990 date, the advocacy for local government, for the state governors to untie local government funds has been on for a very long time. And it became very prominent recently. And now that the Supreme Court has made such judgment, my brother, if they insist on, tying the local government fund to the state governors, then I think the president, if he actually mean well, need to intervene on this issue.
Why is the president keeping mum on this issue?
The president is keeping mum on because they are the tools of the president. The majority of these governors, they are the one, bringing the votes that the president needs.
Which means he used them in the last election.
Yes, last election, and he
So
just want to discard.
so it's not bold enough to spend.
Yeah, to discard them. Normally,
Maybe
to
he has
discard,
cockroaches in his
discard.
cup.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, and that is why the president to come clean and come up now. That this agenda must stand. Give the autonomy to the local government for the masses to feel the impact of the governance, because the local government are they are the much closer people to the masses we are talking of in Nigeria today. But why are they what they are saying now is they need to get the account, open an account for them. How long will it take for them to open an account? And we've been making serious effort to even get across to the one in behind us here, that's the local government here, and it's always been the accounts has not been provided for them to be paying their money into. And I think the president has to rise up and do the needful as it is now, so that it will not just be everything partisan at the detriment of the masses.
Don't you think if that had been done and dusted by Tinubu, don't you think Nigerians will be praising him by now?
Of course, it will be a plus to his administration for having been able to muster that strength to see that local government autonomy works perfectly. Not only works perfectly, because you see, Nigeria has a constitution, but is the constitution running? That's enough. Look at what the CBN is trying to do now. The whole CBN. Then they said all the whole local government should go and provide statement of account. Nobody gets statement of account for 64 years. You know that's what I'm saying. No local government chairman can be able to tender statement of account as one of the requirements that the CBN is demanding. for them to open an account so that they can be receiving directly. Then are there no way out of this? And another factor to Tinubu should be careful, because if you muzzle these governors too much, you lose election. But as simple as that. But I think, this is a situation where we should direct whatever protest, even if it makes us, shutting down the economy, we should shut it down, because this thing.
All right, continue what you say, sir.
So it's about the governors we're talking of now, and we need to start calling them out. And I'm ready to start engaging my governor likewise, because nevertheless, we should not all focus our thinking, our engagement on Lagos State alone. We come from different states. What are they doing? What impact are they doing? All of them assembled in Abuja every month to go and collect their allocation. What are they doing with the allocation? They dish it out to their girlfriend, contract to their girlfriend. They dish it out. You see, I don't know. They need to reset the battery of this country, because the battery is shutting down.
All right, let me go to the comment section. Baba Yaga is here. I'm saying that Tinubu allowing impunity is like asking if cow meat is beef. His whole aura is criminal. And we have Marcel here with us. Good morning. Thank you so much for watching us. He's watching from Italy. Udeze Chima, after Tinubu left the post of the presidency, nothing will be left in Nigeria. He is not a good man. Udeze Chima on that one. Now, what do you think the president should start doing at this point in time? Of course, the governments are not allowing the implementation of this local government autonomy. What can the president do?
You can see our debt now has risen from, I think the PDP left it about 75 trillion or thereabout. Now it's about 176 trillion, So a lot of things has actually gone very wrong at this point in time. But I don't think they actually have the will, because, see, what they're making us to understand is that they are there for interest. And what is that interest? To look for a way to sit on the resources. That's the picture we are getting. I agree that the president is not in the country now, but you can't tell me that the president is not aware of the Supreme Court judgment that
already passed.
Yes, you understand. So at that level, you just keep quiet. Your ears are not talking. Nobody is not saying anything in that regard. And this is one of the most important things that needed to be done. That's one of the most important policy that should be decisive on. I know most of the, because they have a structure that control whatever they want to do. But we cannot be, because of that, you want to win election, you see such a good thing that will dismantle the mafian governors from laying their hand on local government. Now, CBN is even making it difficult again. Where are they going to get statement of accounts? That's another problem. But I think there should be a way out. And the way out is that, immediately the president comes back, and there should be, this thing should be discussed at the Federal Executive Council meeting, and give an automatic matching order for whatever documentation need to be done, instructing the CBN to do the needful, and let us see what is going to happen at the end of the day.
Not hard up.
Yes, so Olayemi Cardozo, the CBN governor, please hasten that account for the local government. You may not be feeling the brunt, but we are feeling the brunt. We need a government that is closer to us. We cannot go to Abuja. You are in Abuja there. We cannot go beyond our state, our local government here. Please, we need that local government autonomy instantly. Create that account for them. I don't know what is delaying the account. Is the account a rocket science? Please create that account, and so that we can hit the ground running, and everybody can be partaker and feel the benefit of the democracy.
You are aware of the event that took place yesterday, protests across various states in the country. How would you describe that protest? Of course, don't forget that you said it will not hold waters. But we saw the likes of Showore,
Of course,
you leading
of course.
the protest.
Take back
Yes,
Nigeria,
take back
whatever
Nigeria,
movement and all that.
What does it signify?
I said
Has it
that,
sent any message
which
to
message?
the leaders?
Which message does it send? Which message does it? Bro, what I'm saying is that those it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with protest. I'm saying it. And where I came in was that police said they were going to make sure that all those ones are no, we don't need. You understand? But what I'm saying is that what is going to be the impact of that protest? A time will come when Nigeria will start looking at protest as in and look for a more stiffer, harder way of forcing their will. Because it is the weekend power. No, bros. The one we did.
He wants a
no,
march on
no,
soil.
no, bros,
Yes.
yes.
I think that was the biggest protest.
Yes, and we achieved.
We achieved.
Yes, now we achieved because we brought some level of ruggedity.
That's why the killings.
Ruggedity into bro. You know that if the revolutionaries in Nigeria tested the ground, they learn from bros. If another form of that kind of protest erupt in Nigeria, na revolution. You understand? Bro, you don't know. They are busy say all the means of support and all that. Bro, look at the kind of support Nigerians got all over the world. Yeah. Players, celebrities, even those who would. Ronaldo self joined the NSAS protest. The Cristiano Ronaldo, all of them. Osimhen, them, all of them, everywhere. They score goals, they carry them NSAS everywhere. Bros.
And we have that kind of.
Bro, no, that's what I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, but you cannot be able to point out the people, the revolutionaries that triggered that. The government cannot be able to hold them because of the way it came. We are saying at this point in time, Obasanjo has been warning. People has been saying that do not push the most populous black nation to the world. Nigerian youth, God, thank God for church and mosque, where we always go and receive the message of hope. You will not say black man na cannibal. Brother, they tell you, black people are cannibals. So what I'm saying is this now, it has got to the point that government has seen protest as no impact thing. It's just a way of let them do and go away. They still continue with what they are doing. But what I'm saying, there are more areas this kind of strength can be championed holistically, including labor union, including all the 4,000 civil society organizations in Nigeria. National union, everybody shut down. These governors must obey this. Then, without it, then everybody will sit up. But you see, this kind of go to Port Harcourt, go to Alausa, go to Abuja, or your man leave.
So you call that one,
bros. It has no. What is the impact? We are looking at the impact. We have been doing this thing for some time now.
We didn't send any message to them.
No, yes, they were going to touch them. They need the one like ESA for them to stand up. And be doing like this, adjusting their seat down. They are not adjusting any seat.
Like shaking.
Yes. Now you understand. Even when they are sitting there, the minister of this house is sitting there. He's turning his chair. It's not comfortable because he don't know whether this thing will lead to the kind of revolution that can remove you from power and shut down the international airport. Nobody's going out, nobody's coming in. And I can tell you, those in abroad, we are ready. Even Nigerians in the military abroad, we are ready. During NSAS.
Very, very.
Because it came to a point that, Nigerians don't know what to do again. So what we are saying is that they are sending signals with this kind of protest to the federal government to begin to work and right those wrongs.
Okay.
Immediately without taking time.
All right, I'm coming back to you. The weather is not friendly.
Yes,
it's about to rain again. But Mr. Olajide, would you call that yesterday's protest a child's play?
I wouldn't say. I will never say so.
Mr. Man, it's like what you provided us opportunity of doing here. This platform, this expression we are making every day. It's like somebody saying you are just wasting time. I don't agree. I'm not wasting my time. I want to use my time for. But I told you yesterday, I've decided on two things. Number one, to always he asked me the question, say, will I join the protest? Say, I will not join the protest. I don't want my life to be wasted. All right. I told you because the people in government, they are blood seekers, they are flesh eaters. I won't want them to use my blood, I just use my life. I've settled down on two things. Always speak my mind out and go and vote. Anytime there's election, whether they will see the vote, they will give us fake results. Those two things I've agreed to always do it. I've agreed not to surrender the country to, or abandon it to their hands. What you are doing here, Mr. Man, it goes a long way. If you think this expression we are making every day does not have any effect, I'm telling you, those who are saying that they are not sincere. Yes, I'm telling you, yes. And the protest that happened yesterday is a consciousness. It's not a silent thing. It's an physical thing that was expressed that people saw. That some people are out. They are saying one or two things. It's a question of are they going to implement this or not? But that they've not spoken. People have spoken. They've heard. So if you are silent and nobody you have not spoken, that's the different thing. But for you to have spoken, for you to have for people to have heard what you said, it's a difference whether they will do it or not. The protest that happened yesterday that sent a signal to people to the government in power that people are not happy with some developments in Nigeria, and whether they will not adjust or not, that's a different topic entirely. But that protest is not a waste of time. It has communicated a particular message to the government in power that so thing is happening to us. Please do it or you don't do it. That's the best.
And would you call it a peaceful protest?
There's no, I've not heard of any deaths recorded. I've not heard any deaths recorded. I've not heard any violence recorded.
The police fire tear gas at
Mr. Mike,
some of the protesters.
yes. I told you in US, all over the 52 states of US, there's a protest going on against Trump. And we never heard Trump administration or the governor rolling out armor tank and stopping the protesters. We are not embarking on violent protest. It's a peaceful protest saying government of the day, social areas of our life, our national life, is not okay with us. Listen to us, address it. Why must they now roll out armor tank, police, and be killing us? Why must they do that? That's the fear I had that say I will not join the protest. But I've not heard that such violent attack.
At least there was no destruction of national infrastructure
At all.
No,
It's a peaceful protest.
no,
Why you're not trying to for people not to even see anything at all, that you're driving them to underground and when they will come out in a more deadlier way. So to ask a question, the protest that happened yesterday has passed some messages across the government of the day, and I'm sure they've heard it. Whether they will not do it or they will not do it, that's the difference of it. And then this platform is provided for us to be to say our opinion, our mind is going a long way. Imagine people all over the world, they are addressing, they are hearing, they are watching us, they are making commentary. Read their comments. Some of them are even happy that what we are doing is okay. They even bless us. So how will someone not tell you what we are doing is not making any impact? It's making impact. Only that we have some hard people who until you complete. Bible talk of persistency in anything. When you continue to persist, that's what I've started myself to do now every morning. It is the time I have to come and speak my voice. And when election time comes, I will say I vote. When they will see vote, I will run the vote. I'm not care. Those things I will do it. When you persistently doing something, one day it will have an effect and bring a changes. So to answer your question, that protest has completed some information to the government. Yes, and it's going a long way to address the issue.
Ben Jack, is it going to address the situation on ground? Of course, they demanded good governance.
Yes.
Also demanded a reversal
Yes.
of the emergency rule in Rivers State, as well as the cybercrime act and all of that. So,
well, for the protest, I like the way they do the protest, and I do not hear someone dead or they disrupt things. They do it in peaceful way, and what is supposed to be. But sometimes the government of Nigeria, let me say, this present government, they know that this is what they did before they be there. But where are they afraid? That means that there is some cockroach or some rat in their cupboard. If you are doing clean things, you should not carry army, carry police to block, say that protest. In Israel, the protest against the president. In US, the protest against the president. When Nigeria owned its different. Is it that's why I'm been saying that they are not thinking for what they will do for the citizen or what they will do for the nation. They are thinking for themselves. Both president, um, um, senators, governors, local government chairman, councillor, they are thinking for them. You remember for this local government allocation that about 2 weeks ago, I said that this is start for them to stop it. If from Lagos here, if from Lagos, they are the one that bring the problem where they stop that autonomy of local government. Now, how do you think that the thing will raise up again? Since they stop, and the president did not give the governors chance to do what they're supposed to do. Like what? Like the governors will not give the local government chairman to do what they're supposed to do. If they're giving themselves chance, things will work very well. Yes, and from the local government, where the masses will come out, where the government will see them very well. Yes, it is good to give them that autonomy. It is good to give them that power. Let them work. And that one will implore people, the masses from work, not the governors, not the president. It's from the local government. A lot of things will be coming out. But they are not giving them chance to work. But when it is time for allocation, when they make budget, you see all of them, they will take your own, take your own. They share the money. That is how the budget money take go. We will not see the money. Let me say, the masses will not say anything. Why the governors, the local government, the chairman, the councillors, all of them, the senators, that is how they will lavish the money. Why the masses will be hungry.
Mr. Why are the governors frustrating the local government from working, the local government autonomy from working? What happened?
Mr. Mike, when you have gotten an entrenched system that convert some advantages on you against interest of some people, against some interest, and you have been feeling fat on it, you have grown, you have oversized, you have overweight on it. It's difficult for you to be difficult for you to give it up. You don't give it up easily, except the change, the power, the force that causes the changes is so high bent too that there must be change in this area of life. Governments have been enjoying the money of local government together. There's something called joint account. The money due to local government, they pay to the state account on the name of joint account, and government just give them peanuts. The local government chairmen are being regarded as an appendage of them, as an administrator just under them, just a manager of local government. They are not being regarded as this full-fledged tier of the government, such that everything due to them will be given. So they've been using both their state resources, the one allocated to the state, and the local government own as their own. They've been taking it together as the state government fund. I mean, government will be the one dispersing it at its will. Local government authorities have no say over it. But now they see that portion of that money that will no longer be coming to their purse. They will no longer be coming to the state purse. They see the amount of it. Hey, this thing is leaving our purse. They are now rising up against it to attack it. But I'm not blaming them. If they succeed in overturning the Supreme Court judgment, that may have been Mr. President. Then Mr. President must have lost every moral ground to tell us that I'm an implementer of a rule of law. Where's the rule of law of the government election that is not, the local government autonomy that is not implemented? When Supreme government say pay their money to them directly. If you don't implement it, the President Tinubu will have no moral ground.
Why are you frustrating the order?
Yes, he will have no moral ground to tell us it's an implementer of rule of law. I expect him to rise above regulation and make sure that what will you tell Mr. President to give CBN directly? I want money of the government to pay to them by next month unfailingly. Why is it difficult for him? But himself is playing politics with the state governor. That what can you do? Will you give me support 2027? They are playing game. You can see how President Tinubu is playing game with the lives of Nigerians. The money that Mr. Mike, if money need to go to local government now directly, there will be step up of activities in local government. Local government will now be doing their own activities presently. They will be awarding contract. They'll be doing some job, and there'll be increments in productivity in local government level. People of local suppliers will be operating at local government. If the local government is trying this road now, you see food prices, you see sand givers, cement sellers, businessmen who has to do with this project will be available at this place. So it's better for if volume of increment in volume of business, let that money be given to local government so that there be increments in volume of business activities that will bring our local businessmen to be providing service to local government, and they will now be earning more money. But if government of Tinubu succumb to governors threat or of not releasing money to that local government, they must have failed completely totally. If it succumb to political whims and caprices of government, that please don't release money to them, because that means it's not sincere to Nigerian populace.
All right, thank you so much,
very much.
Mr. Olajide. Mr. Lucky, you're welcome on the program.
Good morning, my brother. God bless you. Another day, another good day. God bless everybody there who are there, my brother. Let's observe protocol. I believe most of India have been calling already for. Thank God we are alive, my brother. It's not easy. Not easy. But,
Yes, of some protocol.
that's it.
All
Yeah.
right.
I know my brother must have greet. Our brother who are in abroad.
Okay.
I see greet you. That's why I was happy.
All right, thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you at the protest yesterday, the protest ground?
Yeah, before I got there, my brother, they must have, I won't lie. They must have, the protest they don't happen much
You
in
were
Lagos.
saying it here.
Yes,
that
yes,
you'll be there.
You had
When
left this
the-
place in time. It's on my phone. You can say I want to go and see what I can do. But now, my phone is not good. So, and again, it's not really heavy like the way it happened in Port Court. What I expected a lot of people to go there. It's like Nigerian feel
You're kind of
consigned.
scared. You were scared of going there, right?
Not that scared, but the point is that we already fear again as we want. As I said, you die, you live. Nigeria, we're already in. How will I say, crisis in nation. Crisis everywhere. You can see what government is saying. They're afraid of 40% of American tariff. What are you talking about? What is happening here? Nothing. Nigeria is zero. I won't lie. I'm from Nigeria, but everything here is zero. Okay? Everything. Light, economy, security. But I've been saying this since. They say I don't like Tinubu. I don't like Tinubu. No, it's not about like Tinubu. When you do well, look at the local government autonomy.
Yeah.
Where everybody was shouting, Tinubu, local government. Who told you that? The governor went and hold meeting with him and said, look, you can't do that to us. We need to control this local government chairman. And see what is happening today. They are crying foul. So, my brother, for me, I think that the system is collapsed.
The system is collapsed. Okay, Oluwawan, what's your take on it?
See, God will bless you. Good morning to my viewers. See, when we are talking, just like what you just said, see, the government on ground is not sincere. There's no sincerity in there. You come one morning and say, hey, fellow Nigeria, now the local government funds directly to your pocket. No more stealing from the governor. Everybody will clap your hand, everybody will happy. Today, how long? So now the governor is now superior than the president, superior than the Supreme Court, the highest court of land, give a validity directly to the local government. Now they are begging. See, can you imagine how would they be begging? There is no law in the land. Everything can just happen. See, this government have a ministry of propaganda. They deceive millions of Nigeria every day. No sincerity. You finally working, nothing work. See now, local government, see, to the extent a state in the south is a governor, local government, they went to him and say, okay, make the money come, we'll give 50%. Can you imagine? It's not a 419 matter. 50% out of the money. Let me say that the money are trillions. See how Nigeria is suffering. 200 millions of Nigeria in the street, abject poverty. No tomorrow, no life. How long will we be in the tunnel without seeing the light? And we believe that we'll see the light when Jagaba came. And Jagaba came, he added to the darkness. He added. When you say he added. Local government, I mean local government won't get. Okay, now the Supreme Court say, hey, they were happy. Okay, the Supreme Court is a fraud house, fraud start home. They give you language, the language never come to pass. Now they are owe for their pocket, then they come to pass. But the majority of Nigeria owe now zero. So come 2027, I believe that God will keep us alive. Their garbage and their bag will be packed out of Aso Rock.
Amen.
Whether they get liver, they don't get liver, God have liver more than them. Because we don't tire for the system. Can you imagine governor begging, local government begging governor, I beg, bring the money, I'll give you 50%. As scammer now, like one scam person. Bring those one matter gives over in a government house. Where are we going now? The government, the scammer. The present government here. I'm telling you about the APC, All Progressive Congress. Now story. Every day story. Then the people, no solution. This one, no solution. Which one will take get freedom? Where is the freedom that you promised? Where is the truth that you promised us? Now we are in darkness every day. Failure of the statement. What is the meaning of Supreme Court? Supreme Court in the land is the highest court in the land. Say A. Why A becomes Z? Some governor are now having power more than the 360 million Nigeria went into Asoro to tell a president that law will never stand. And it never stand. It never stand. Did it stand? They are not begging. Beg for what? Beg for what belongs to you as a Nigeria, to take care of your constitution, to take care of your local development area, to take care of your locality. Now they say you must beg. And that begging, I don't think will be successful. Because the government doesn't respect the rule of law. If they should respect the rule of law, all those things will be a past story. You don't think when they talk now. How long? Now last year we hear this story now. Now we are in the first month now. 4. We enter 6. We enter December. We see the drag one dragging. How are they sincere? They are not sincere. They came, they failed. And Nigeria know they failed. I'm telling you the reality, they failed. Can you imagine? Okay, see, last 2 weeks, Uromi 16. The whole Fulani one kid the whole war. Say Uromi must be eliminated out from Nigeria map. That's my state. How? Okay, now what happened to Plateau State? Massacrity of the Fulani X-Men. Who for? Heaven for? You know about to go there. Naim, Chief of Defense, Naim, all of them. What are you saying? What is your job? Okay, maybe the outside is slaughter all the Nigeria. Time will come, and time is coming, and now is the time. Everything will end. What's go up? One day, it will come down. It will come down, it must come down. Okay, see that guy when they just released that youth of Adivebe. He said, this on the camp, planning Edmund in South. East and West. Where are they? The government responsibility. Zero. Their pocket. Trillion. How will a governor say, you know, if you obey Supreme Court? And the president, okay, now they declare emergency for Rivers State. They don't obey. Because that one is their own interest. They pursue governor, pursue deputy, pursue everybody, put administrator there. Their own interest. The law was obeyed there. What about the law of the generality of Nigeria? Zero. What are we saying? Ekbe na bad society. Beast of no nation. They are bad friends. So we have to eliminate them because they can't rule over us. We are tired of them. This is not the government we hope for. Say hope. Renew hope. Change. Many Mafian language at the end. We scare them. You know, reach 1 kilogram of food. No reach. Which one they want to tell us again? Say seeing is believing. We don't see now. We don't believe. Who see what did happen? You go know say these people they are mafia. That's what Obasanjo yesterday. I was not even happy with Obasanjo because Obasanjo with the Tinubu they were cataract. I was sad Tinubu believing that Tinubu is a progressive. That Obasanjo is a saboteur. I don't know. Say A was believing that B. Okay, see what we are seeing now. See what we are seeing now. Let us be frank with ourselves. Zero. Every day nothing is good. Tomorrow go hear
my text. We have a lot to even say. Let me give you an example, sir. If you come like an Abra governor now, I don't think they have their own autonomy. Don't just say the country because it's under opposition. They did very well. The way PDP stayed, they did very well. If you have an election, local government election, national INEC, I believe we have relief. You have relief. Instead of to check the last election, local government election, where APC will bring a candidate and peace there. There's no way that guy will have mouth to say any money they bring for him to control it. No. They will remove him. You know what happened in Ogun State, where a chairman went to ask a governor, I can't pay salary. The next day, they arrested the chairman. The next day, it was sacked. And the judge did not react. So, when president say, look, that money should go direct, even open account, the governor have frustrated the local government to open account. And they were saying local government has not opened account. That's the reason they have not gotten the form. You see, let me tell you. The president, I don't know the advisor he has. I mean, they have Badger there. They have a lot of them there. I was expecting this people who have done well under his Lagos State governor before tenure. They did very well, but this time around,
The Lagos voice.
yes, Lagos boys, all of them, they Katoso, Baja, Edu, what they are just mapping out, they're just enjoying it. When they just employ them, you see them, they look like somebody that doesn't even have blood in their body. But today, you see them eating fat. Even president, if you see president now, cannot even work again because it's fat. Eating money. What is happening to this country? And Nigerians, look at the protest. Somebody telling me, I don't want to go out for protest. I don't want to support. You need to start somewhere. Can't just allow this man to not finish 4 years without achieving anything. I told my son, stay at home. It was NYC trying to plateau state. I said, don't go. It's from Urom. If they had from Urom, they'll kill him. I better have him alive than go to plateau. He can never go anywhere. Stop it. I have to stop it. Don't go anywhere. Yes. Because if they hate from Uromi, you see, somebody will tell me, who told you that? Aboki, Awusa, Fulani, they are brothers and sisters. Don't tell me that. At first, they come from Uromi. That type of Uromi, they believe both Igbo, both Yoruba, everybody, they are Igbo people, you know. So what I'm telling you, I think these people, we are not meant to live together. But the president we have, they are supposed to defend us. The man is not even talking. He's not talking. Tomorrow we run to France. Next tomorrow we run to Benji. You see, and you can look at the tariff that America is giving us because we are not associated with Americans. The American president is saying you associate with all this Benji and France. So that's why they are bringing this kind of law to affect us. Because he doesn't believe in America as a president. He cannot even go there. I don't think today I can bet with you, sir. Tinubu cannot go to America now. Except Donald Trump invited him. Otherwise, he will treat it the way he treated the man in Ukraine. Because they are not doing well. If they are doing well, Nigeria people will praise you before Trump.
Yes.
And what Nigerians are telling Trump that this man is not doing well. A black nation that has everything, okay? And Tinubu, we believe is a Democrat. Somebody will believe that if he come, at least despite the election, do not go well that to Nigeria, they are going to be happy. But today, what are we talking about? We are in prison in Nigeria. You cannot protest. Have you heard Idris music that he just released? Have you heard it? Nigeria chaka chaka. Sheyi, go and tell your daddy Nigerians are hungry. Sheyi, go and tell your daddy petrol, no fuel, nothing. You know, and Nigeria, you see, I don't only blame government alone. I blame all of us. I blame the Nigeria. That is docile. That is not talking. We are all crying in our mind, our heart.
You say Nigerians are not talking about that's a protest that went on yesterday.
Out of 200 million Nigerians,
okay,
you only have 1% that protested yesterday. That's why the tear gas, frustration, and those who are protesting, you know, some of them, they are local government autonomy. Some of those people, this government, they have not paid salary. And Skula will be telling me I should go and hold my governor. Which governor? Which governor? A governor cannot even see. A governor that is done with salary, 100 millions of army, police. You want to go? If you venture go to government house, they will call you criminal. Maybe you come to pump. Come on, even just pass Sawolu area. You can stop there. If your car spoiled there, you're in trouble. How much I go admit? So I want to know how much. When the head is rotting, the leg, the hand is gone. When the president is not doing well, governor can do well. Local government can do well. And this president, this government, what they succeed doing is to bring out, to be collecting money everywhere. To do know what's happening in Lagos State, everybody is selling his house. And those who are money paying 400, 300, they use them homeless. People are now rushing to where the best place. Where's the best place? Ogun State. That is a prison. That is a prison. A prison yard. That Ogun State. Lawlessness. The governor in Ogun State, if you give him award of funerals, is the best person. He travel party, every party. Give invitation will be there. The roads are bad. no electricity. He doesn't care whether people are living in Mowe or Lampe. He doesn't care. He even said, I don't know that people are living that place. You have a governor. You have a very close, a governor, a state that are very close to Lagos State. They are supposed to at least, we say we are close to Lagos State, let's even have light. So what are we talking about? Everything boiled on the president, on the table. And what the man is saying, they went to Buhari to go and meet Buhari. Tell Buhari, we're preparing for 2027. I believe Buhari must have told them, please go and make sure they are happy. Thereby, even he too, he still try for his own. But this time around, people are crying. He must have told them, go and do your homework. Nigerians are not happy with you people. They are telling you to come and join you again. And I trust that man. The man will be just watching. Cannot support them. So, Tinubu, please, I don't want you to go with shame. Do something. If you cannot do it, there's nothing wrong. Tell him, throw the towel. I said, look, I'm giving the vice president to try. Then you go and sit down. Then they just are dying chicken. I told you, 18 people or 19 people died in Mowe Road. Very close to MFM. But accountable, nobody account for them. No announcement, not in Ogun State Road. In that express, you can hardly see a policeman control that place or a last man. Last time they said when tanker born in Kaduna or which state, they said we are going to regulate trailer every night. Today, they forget it. Maybe Dangote must have bribed them. So the government is not working. I don't know. But I don't know. Just cease. No sincerity. Put doubt. I don't know. So my brother, stay. We are crying. We are crying. Look at mine. You saw us. We are crying. We can't eat. Look at Easter. Easter is next week. Nobody's even calling you. Your family, if you call your family, they'll switch off phone. No, really. No visitor. Nobody can. You cannot even find somebody. My sister, Easter, come Easter. Before 15 years ago, they'll be begging you to come to their house. Yes. But this time around, everybody don't focus.
You are your own.
Nothing is say how far your children. So, my brother, I pray. The only thing children just need to do is, you remember he promised us that I will open border for 6 months. Okay, have you had anything? Rice is coming down. Rice is coming down. Which rice? Tell me the rice. You are paying 70%. 70,000 minimum wage. Is that also? Which federal government has not been able to pay. Now, a right bag of rice is 65 or 70. That means use all the money to buy rice. And your children are there. That's what I told my son. They said, Plateau State, so you are from Uromi.
All right.
Edo State, you go nowhere.
Responding to your comments on your son going to Plateau State.
No. Aisha.
Andrew Goodme is saying something here to you. He's telling you that your son will blame you in future.
No.
If you don't allow him attend the NYC because of hatred of a particular government.
Sir, can I tell you something? Many people that attend NYC in Nigeria here, they are there. They are in mechanic capital. Nothing. No, it's a after certificate, they end up in husband house. After certificate, they end up at Ashawa Hotel. After certificate, they end up taking Colorado because nobody no job. NYC, they're just making NYC. He look on go Plateau State. Look, if they transfer, I don't have money to work him. I learned that people they can pay 100,000 to work them to Lagos. I will do that, but I don't have the money. I cannot sacrifice my son to Plateau State, where Uromi has gone para all over the world. No, when they see you, we are from where? Edo State. We are from Edo State. Uromi. They will just take him. They say go and manage with Boko Haram. Where they are. That is it. Did you see the lady who said NYC cannot pay? They threatened him.
Udeze Chima has told you that, okay, you have said something there. Mr. Lucky, you have an option to relocate him to the south.
But the money is too much. If you want to do that, it's almost 100-something-thousand.
Yeah, right.
I don't have that. Which everybody is saying that. My son is disturbing me, say, Daddy. I said, look, I don't have the money. Better you stay at home or go. You can. It doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean I want to ask you, those that have NYC, did they give them job pressure?
For where?
They gave them job pressure.
For where?
That's the question.
Many of them are conductor, yeah.
Many of them are conductor.
All right, Hakim is saying, is it local government chairman that increase the fuel prices and floating the naira at the same time? I think he's responding to Taiwo Lade on this. We have Ugudeze Chima saying Tinubu is never a Democrat. Lucky is an autocratic right from Lagos. The same PDP that brought us to this stage through serious corruption. That's what Odunlade Taiwo is saying.
No. Okay, so let me respond to my brother, my big brother. See, when they say corruption under PDP, but let me tell you, sir, in America there's corruption, in UK there's corruption. Who teaches corruption? In Britain, America, they teach us corruption. You know why? During PDP time, when there was corruption, but you can see road, we can see light. I don't carry my phone up and down like this. I don't go with my phone.
I can buy back your rice that time.
I can buy back your rice that time. But now, when there's no corruption, yeah, they'll be doing 1 kilometer, 3 billion. 1 kilometer, 3 billion. 1 kilometer, 3 billion. There's no corruption. But let me tell you, sir, PDP, APC, they are the same. There is corruption in APC, there is corruption in PDP. But what we are saying, when you eat, trust power for us. When we chop, you don't just seize everything. Now, let me tell you, 27 elections have come. And like that, they started reducing rice. Reducing this, but let me tell you, a woman today, when I was coming for my way, a Yoruba woman told, he said, look, Tinubu take power. Tinubu power. Oti. I call look back, and I look back, see an old woman. He said, like 2027, he will not vote. He said, no, le depot. I said, why, man? Why you not go depot? Only that Tinubu, Oti, a big one. Because he right. See, what I'm saying is that very soon they'll start sharing a small agolo rice. But in Edo State, we are not going to. We didn't go to farm, but despite that, we don't import rice. We eat our local rice. We see. So me, as an Atomi Shama, I am not allowing myself to go to Plateau State. Let the president hear it.
Kingeri is talking. I was saying, Mr. Lucky, choose your choice on the south for him. It is not that expensive. Simply telling you not to allow him go to.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, you go open your eye. Allow yourself to go there. When he hears Uromi. Isha, no, leave that area. No go area. Even the president, if I say Tinubu today, I'll tell her, my bikini no go plateau. You know to, Baba.
V. Raymond is saying, God bless you, best speaker of the day. That's Mr. Lucky.
Oh, I agree, sir. God bless you, sir.
Some of our viewers are greeting Oluwa 1 2. Yeah.
My brother,
Oluwa 1. We have more than.
I don't know be Lagos.
We have many.
Well, we are from the heartbeat of the nation.
No, Esamaki. I don't believe. God, let them let the language. Let's do the language. How about talk? Make it touch me.
No, the church is mine. He said I can bless myself with the money or give it to someone. That's what King Henry said.
Okay.
It's 10,000 naira. So I will look for who to bless with the money, or I bless myself. No, it's written here. I can show you.
No.
Bless yourself with the money, or
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
You have a choice, but that choice,
As
a boss,
a
we
boss.
will negotiate with you. You give us some.
Oh yes. Supported.
Dividends of democracy.
City stand.
City stand.
As the boss. Because today we don't have meaning to swallow.
All right. It's
To swallow something.
all right, no problem. Okay, I will do the needful. All right, is it that I bless myself or I bless somebody else with the money? All right, viewers all over the world, we say thank you for joining us this morning, despite the disruption that took place. In the morning, that before the second program, in the first program, but we still came back to do the needful. We say thank you to all of you, and all the global analysts on the platform. We say thank you to every one of you. All right, in the comment section, let me quickly acknowledge the presence of Taiwo Odunlade, Jacob Adedeji. We appreciate you for coming or for joining us this morning. Omoregbe Ibinogba, V. Raymond also join us today. We have a Urobo boy. He must not tell them that he's from Uromi. Now he can tell them other states.
No, there's no way they want to know. Even the Tino, my son, no information.
All
No,
right.
I won't go. Nobody. We are not going there. Make sure.
All right,
No.
Andrew Ogunjimi is also here. We say thank you to you. Oh, Frank Prince. Frank Prince also joined us. This is just the beginning of suffering in Nigeria. Frank Prince.
You know, like
All right, no problem. Daniel also joined us today. What is our labor union doing about the things happening in our nation? This is coming from Daniel. We say thank you for joining us. There's a Chima, the chief himself, also joined us. Abdul Daniel also joined us this morning. We appreciate you so much. Other viewers as well who joined us. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, Marcel, we appreciate you. Sunday, Mbayi, good morning to you. We appreciate you for joining us this morning. All right, like I do say on the program, please, we can do business together. Yeah, you can see in the comment section what I posted there about Jire SVJ Motors in the US. If you are living in the US, please patronize that firm. Yeah, please patronize that firm if you're living in the US. Jire Auto Dealer. If you're looking for a reliable and trustworthy auto dealer, Jire Motors is there for you. Please patronize them. The address is there. Everything is there for you to reach out. All right. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're a first-time viewer on the platform. Subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you like and share. Share it to people. Let people know what is going on here. We appreciate that. All right. We also appreciate your comments after this live broadcast. I know some people will be watching the program. They'll be joining the program after the live broadcast. Please comment your opinion in the comment section. All right. I'm signing out. We'll be seeing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, the night of April. All right. Thank you so much, all the viewers. Stay safe.
hey, baby, when that birthday on the 14th?
Yeah, on the
14th. I don't know.
It's
So we are going to celebrate that day. We are going to eat.
Today is 8.
We go eat. Anyhow, you are going to give us. You are going to give us food, though. Have you got Mike?
Any
For
place.
birthday.
Yes, that's the highest thing you should give yourself now.
We will celebrate.
After marrying a birthday now. That's the highest. That's the highest. That was the day. That was the day. Remember. That was the day. Remember they born. We can eat it here. You can even do it here. It will be better. We don't look for. They will put special food small take away. We hold it and eat. You have been doing it now. I mean, live. It's not only talk. Let them see the action. Say, who are these people eating there? We're eating on my birthday. So let's just organize it and see how. Have you organized? Is that okay? I have small one for takeaway. No, don't need to sit down. Mama the tea. Now live program. They will eat. We don't die yet. Don't forget, we don't die yet. Somebody sponsor. We're eating it. And the people now say, let me add. Then I go buy more. Yes, Kata. Yes, Kata. With the job, I say the road.